Welcome to Jimosi podcast. On Monday, the lead investigator, Wani, concluded how the 8 accused were linked to the Nasir attack that happened in early of this year in March. And on our channel, we have already covered the 3 accused, which is Riek Machar, Dominic, and Port Kang.
Yes.
And today we'll be finalizing on the 5 that were remaining, how they were linked to the attack that happened in Nasir, as it was explained by Wani in court on Monday. So we're going to start with the first person, and this guy is Lieutenant General Gabriel Dorlam, who was integrated into the SSPDF, and he was a deputy chief of defense forces. So he was accused of sharing classified military information, and he failed to alert the SSPDF command about the imminent attack. So when the attack was going to happen, apparently he knew, but he did not let the SSPDF know. And then also, it was said that Duop, in the late of last year, 2024, he had discussed with the SPLM commanders, SPLM IO, I mean, SPLA IO officers regarding the purchase of 500 PKM, we call it PKM machine gun.
Yeah.
So we want them to buy that.
PKM inakwanga machine gun. I just know PKM. I didn't even know it's a PKM.
Do you know how it looked like?
I think I've seen it in 2013. Yeah, during that the December 2013 fight. Yeah, because I was in Juba then. Yeah, and then those who are very well conversant with guns, they know the sound. They can distinguish that this is a pistol, PKM.
This is a AK-47
I wanted to say AKA.
Yes. So my question to you is, do you think there is any problem with Dorlam discussing the possible purchase of the military equipment late last year? Let's start with that. Do you see any problem with that?
I think there's a problem with that because, okay, so you are in opposition, right? Did you say he had been already integrated into
He has been
SPLA?
integrated into the SSPDF, so he was the deputy chief of staff for SSPDF, but it was still the chief of staff for the SPLA IO forces.
Okay, I see. So deputy chief of defense forces at SSPDF level. And then he also acted as the SPLA IO chief of staff. So he was the one in charge of the SPLA IO forces.
Yes.
Okay. And then, so my question in this case would be, who was he discussing the possible purchase of 500 PKMs with?
SPLM
was it with the IO forces or the SSPDF?
No, SPLM IO field commanders.
I feel like this is something fishy because if you're already integrated into the government, then I don't see the reason as to why you are kind of restocking your machine guns with your own officers. If it's something that they were discussing with the chief of staff at SSPDF, then you would say they wanted to add into what they need at the military armory. And there would not be any problem with that. Yeah. So this is like, it's kind of making it seem like there was a planned attack. So they were trying to invest in getting the weapons way ahead of any attack. Yeah. What do you think?
As for me, I will say there's no problem with the purchasing of those 500 PKM machine guns because the forces were not all unified. And this was late 2024 when it was making those discussions. and they came back to Juba in 2018. So during those 6 years, it's not like the peace agreement was being implemented, everything.
Yeah.
So a lot of things were being left out here and there. And then there was still some fight between the SPLMIO forces and even the SSPDF. As much as it was not on a full scale, there were some small fight from time to time. People will fight.
Yeah.
And the fact that like the peace agreement was not being fully implemented, so to them, they can't buy their machine guns. They have not been fully integrated.
No, but look at it this way. You are part of the SSPDF, right? You are the deputy or like the second in command. That means you have military information of all the operations that are going on and
on
stuff.
this other side.
Yes. So it's like you are coming to collect information from your perceived enemies, and then you go and feed your people that information. That's being disloyal. Yeah. And that's why I was saying if they were discussing these purchases with his boss, then it would make sense because they are on the road
same
to
page.
unifying the forces, right? So if they buy those ones, it's not like they'll just give them to the SSPDF forces. They will give them to the unified forces. So whoever would have been integrated by then was going to receive their weapons. Yeah, because I think sometime back, Michael McQuillan talked of why the forces were not unified, like the unification was taking longer, is because those who are graduating after the training, they didn't have weapons. Some were even graduating with sticks.
To me, I have always said that one is an excuse.
It's possible it can be seen as an excuse.
Yeah.
But then in this case, like if you were working towards unifying the forces, you have already trained and they need the weapons, then it would make sense on this side. Yeah, what is making it really hard to kumtete or to defend him in this case is the fact that he's working with one side
SSPDF and then he's
and also coordinating whatever
on the other
operations
side.
they're having on the other side. Yeah.
Yes, that's where the problem is. Him discussing. If it were other SPLMIO forces discussing it, then that's fine. Because remember, when South Sudan peace agreement was signed in 2005, SPLA did not stop like preparing themselves for any setback.
Yeah.
Maybe they were still buying their own things, and at some point there was a time that Kenyans or the Kenyan government was accused of transporting some South Sudanese gun through their road that destroyed the main road. Some of the gun that came, and then they said they were DS. Then they came through Uganda and that kind of thing. So even after the CPA agreement, SPLA, which is now the current SSPDF, did not stop purchasing their own thing. But the thing is, it was not, who was the chief of staff by then? I don't know. It's a long time. But let's say, for example, Kir. It was not Kir that was placing the orders or making the phone call. It had to be other officers here and there in the midst, some other generals. So the problem here is Dorlam being on the SSPDF at the deputy chief of staff and then also organizing for his forces. Yes, it can still talk with them, but it should not go into something that will look like a combat that will come sooner.
It's something that's contradicting the position that he's currently holding.
Yes.
Because that's a lot of conflict of interest. Yeah, you either cease being part of the other side or like work with them in collaboration so as to ensure that there is
unification of forces and then so that when people are buying guns for the forces, then they are bought for
the
one
unified
army.
Forces, yeah.
Not
but
for
it's
separate
not
armies.
Like each army is kind of weaponizing themselves.
Yeah, so that's what happened for him. And then for a member of parliament of Nasir called Gatwamp, he was accused of disseminating intelligence and supporting white army mobilization.
Okay.
So that's what he did. Maybe I don't know how MP got information, intelligence information, and then it was supporting white army, regular people there back home. Yeah, you can easily have contact with them. So that one you can't really dismiss it that much. But then when the SSPDF forces were supposed to go to Nasir to
replace
those that were already there, he objected to the move. He said no to the move of those SSPDF by saying that these forces were not pure SSPDF, but include Agwelek and Abu Chok militias rather than unified forces. So, and there were a lot of information, and that's why it did that. So my question is, are MPs supposed to be commenting on the security arrangement of the army?
I think they can only raise their objection, let's say in parliament, during parliamentary sessions. If there's an issue that you've seen happening, or if, let's say, in case of insecurity somewhere, then you raise your concerns and you discuss it as a parliament and see how to address that. Yeah. If that discussion can be pushed forwards to the executive, then the minister in charge can now go and get the information of what they are supposed to do and some of your recommendations as the House or the National Assembly. Yeah, so I think he has the right to bring up that motion in Parliament, but opposing the move, I don't think it's within his jurisdiction.
Yes, so if South Sudan was a functioning country, then for him, it does not have the authority to comment on the military arrangement in the country. But because this country is just raised the way that it is right now, that's why he had to end it up commenting on that, because it's like every tribe have its own army.
Yeah.
And the reason why he was skeptical and saying, no, these are Agweleng and Abu Shok. There's a problem there with these two forces if they were actually part of those SSPDF.
Because they were formerly militias as well, right? Yeah.
So now it simply means it did not want these two, but it was okay with SSPDF. And from when the whole thing started, that's how I saw it. It was more of like, it is said that these forces are going there, but people are saying the Agwelek and Abu Shok, and they don't want this. Because as a people of Upper Nile, they know themselves.
Yes.
And they know the reason why they don't want these two forces to go to their area. Because of some atrocities that have happened to each other during the war itself.
Yes.
But then again, did this MP actually confirm? Did he get the list of all the officers that are going there? And was able to confirm, no, this person is not any other SSPDF, but it's Agweleng. This one is Abu Shok. This one is Agweleng.
It's Agwelek, not
Agwelek and Abu Shok. So it's not like he had the list and he was able to confirm that. It was just from rumors of what he was hearing.
Maybe.
Or which, to me, it was not supposed to speak about it publicly right away without saying that these are just allegations. So that is creating awareness, but it's not speaking with authority that actually knows what it's talking about.
Yeah. That's why I say the best place to have raised the objection would have been in Parliament, right? And then they discuss and see the way forward.
If it is a functioning Parliament.
Yes.
Because I don't think if anybody
not functioning.
Do anybody actually listen to that Parliament? Even if they were to discuss something and then pass anything, I don't think anybody will listen to it from the executive or the army. This country, everybody's just doing their own things.
They're working on free fall.
Yes.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah, it's crazy. But there was this other guy, the third guy, Mam Pal Zwar, the business guy that was arrested when he was trying to go to Kampala.
On his way to Kampala.
So he was described as a financier and a liaison. Financier.
Someone financing.
Yeah, the role that Port Kang played.
You have already labeled him.
That's what has been said by Wane. So it's not like Me
You're
saying
not
it.
creating it.
And then Wani said that Duor, coordinated money transfer of 123 Kenyan shillings and 625,000 Ethiopian birr.
That's like $1,000 the first one, right?
Yes. And then 625 birr.
Ethiopian birr.
Ethiopian birr. Okay. To support the operation and share casualties list through WhatsApp with White Army commanders. So the thing is, when you combine the two amount, the 123 Kenyan shilling and 625 Ethiopian birr, if you do the exchange, it's approximately 5K.
5K US dollars.
5K US dollars, yeah.
Oh, okay. Kumbe Ethiopian birr is that. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can a military operation be supported with 5,000 US dollars?
This is not a military operation. It's a militia.
Okay.
So any amount is
accepted.
enough. Yeah. You remember they said they were distributing 2K to every chief and 15 payams. Yeah. So if 2K was a lot of money that they could use, then 5,000 they can use it for logistics like transportation.
Or even the bullets.
Yes.
Bullets,
and also food. Yeah. 5K is a lot of money. You think?
And then maybe it was 2 to 3 days event, 5,000 is a lot.
Yeah.
And then even if it was being used to buy some ammunition, some guns, let's say an AK-47 goes for $200 or $150, maybe around there. 1,000 will give you 5 of them. 1,000 will give you 5 of them. 5,000 will give you roughly 25 of them.
Yeah, but it's possible you can buy guns cheaply. You just buy a second hand.
Yeah, you buy a second hand. It's just one day operation. Yeah, it's possible to use that money to organize saving the county from whoever that were there. But again, so looking at, but how do they actually prove that? Because I'm looking at 123,000 Kenyan shilling. So where did it actually go?
It's mobile money transfer.
Yes, so where did it go?
See, I think...
Was it sent to Nasir? If it is sent to Nasir, then how does it help?
To support operations. So probably this money could have been sent either from Kenya to...
Okay, then he received them and then he maybe got some things here that needed to be sent.
Because why would it be in Kenyan shillings? So that means either it was sent to an M-Pesa account or someone from Kenya sent the money. Yeah. And if it's mobile money then, and then this Ethiopian birr is probably from Ethiopia. Yeah.
I think, do Ethiopia have mobile money for their country?
Most likely.
Yeah, most likely they have it.
Because it's a developed kind of country. So.
Yeah, so probably they have it. So if they have their mobile money, then this guy being a businessman, he has those mobile money lines where he either use them for his business, but then when this idea came, people step in and send him some money, maybe even some from abroad, send in through the Sendwave and such kind of things to his account. Or some from Kenya that had some money. So it's possible. But then what he actually went ahead and do with those money, there's something that they will have to discuss with Wani, the investigator. As for us, we're just seeing those numbers the way that they are written. How they got those information is none of our business.
No, this is mobile money, right? If it's mobile money, then there's always transactions. Yeah. And if you are a person of interest, then the prosecution team or the investigators will do whatever possible to make sure they pin you down or they get some incriminating evidence.
Yeah, they will have to prove it. Otherwise, because if you're a businessman, then high chances you get those money daily even before this fight. So something has to prove it that this actual money, the one that number has been put to it, the 123K and the 625, has to be proven that this money was not used for your regular business. And this is how we know It was not used for your regular
Maybe
business.
his business is based in Juba, and then the money transited was in transit through his account or something like that, and it ended up going to Nasir. And if he doesn't have any business in Nasir, then what are the odds that you are sending this large amount of money during that particular season where something is going on? Yeah. Anyway, these are not our words. We are just following what
has been written
information
by the people that attend the court case.
Yes, what came out from the court proceeding
Yeah.
on Monday.
And then also the fourth guy, Camilo Gadm, is a national security officer. He was accused of sharing official documents without authorization and facilitating movement of unlicensed weapons linked to the attack. So my question is, can this be considered as a failure of the national security in doing their role? Because if one of you is able to share this information and even able to send the weapons, and you guys are just sitting there, including your director, is this not a failure? But the guy is way smarter than all of you.
No, I don't think it's about being smarter or what. But then the thing is, like, if you are part of an organization, right, there is some inside information that you can get access to, which other members of the public will not, right? Like the procedures and stuff. So probably one can argue that this person took advantage of his access and position to access such information. And sometimes, like, a lot of things going off because of inside jobs and stuff. You don't really expect any of your colleagues to backstab you guys. Yeah. But then it ends up that not everyone is the same. And as much as you might be working together, not everyone is working towards the same purpose. Other people are just there to gather information. Some people are there for their own selfish interests. So in this case, you can say this is someone that manipulated the system and his connections or access to some things in the wrong manner.
But then this one is going to create a lot of suspicion, or everybody will be suspicious of each other now going forward.
Yeah.
Because as much as we are discussing this as a group in that meeting, you don't know what the other people that have their own alignment are going to do with that information.
Yeah.
And that's why I have always said this idea of two armies will never work. Yeah, will never work in this country.
Yeah.
And it did not even work in Sudan itself. You remember in Sudan, they are fighting right now?
Yes.
Because they had a section
fighting,
that was...
I think, all the way from 2023.
Yes. So this idea of having a separate army and this other army, because of interest, they will clash.
Yes.
And the trust will never be there. So that's the same thing with what they have right now.
Yeah.
If they don't fix the thing and we have one army, these issues will never stop.
Yeah.
And now that with even this, it will create more, to me, it will create more division.
Yeah.
And people, the trust level is going to go down.
Yeah.
Drastically.
I agree with you that there should only be one army in any given country. Yeah, this idea of every political party having their own army, that's why we have a lot of political instability in South Sudan. Because everyone feels like they have muscles. So in case of anything or any sort of dissatisfaction, you just pull out your army and you go to war. And that thing is going to affect a lot of people because so many innocent people end up dying or like being killed and injured for things that don't really concern them. Some people are not that interested in politics. They just want to eat, sleep, work, and repeat.
Yeah.
So long as the country is relatively peaceful. Yeah, only those who have political ambitions or people who are enlightened enough to know that this country can do better if we put this and this aside. Those are the ones who are constantly involved in politics, but the regular citizens are just living their lives.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. And yeah, to me, like, still, I would say there are a little bit of failure on the national security part. They should have like one of the sharpest people around. Because if yours is national interest for the country, you guys should be able to intercept information even before something happened. And you remember what always happened in
You
US.
want them to be suspicious of each other and be
Yeah,
investigating
never trust, but never accuse somebody. Just
Okay.
always be on your guard. Look, for example, like FBI or the CIA.
Yeah.
Most of the time, they're the one that inform most of African leaders of
yeah.
imminent attack that might happen. FBI might say it, Kenya, watch out during this month. This thing might happen. And then the national security in Nairobi like, oh, okay, we got some
We have
information.
intel.
Yeah, so people are not. I
That's
don't know.
because they have like a superior kind of intelligence
Mhm.
and they have access to different technological systems that they can use to trap some of the information.
Mhm.
You know, like somebody somewhere deep in Ethiopia or let's say deep in Sudan can post something, and then people in Kenya and other places don't really know like what's really going on, right? Unless you are friend to them or that post goes viral. But with the US, I think they have one of the Facebook data centers. Yeah.
So they
They
have where
say-
they filter things.
Yes, they can easily get access to some of this information, to all the information actually. Yeah, and even if someone deletes the post,
Yeah,
they already have it in the system.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like in case of these things, and then nowadays with AI, Google Translate, even if you speak mother tongue, it can always be translated. And then I believe that's where they get some of the intelligence information. Yeah. And also there are allegations that they have people in different, like deep inside different countries. Others were saying you might even see some kawaja somewhere in Golia. Huyo ni CIA.
No, they don't go to that extent. Yes, they might have some of the barracks
Informants.
or how do you call it, centers or
Yeah.
barracks within Africa. Sometimes they have some stations
Yeah.
within Africa or within other part of the world, so they have them. But the thing is more of technology that they use.
Yes.
They just filter everything, and if they come across something, they just look. They don't just look at that one post.
Yeah.
They click on everything and try to piece all the information together.
Yeah.
And these are smart people that have gone to good schools. They know how to get the right
Group of
information.
schools.
Yes, within few minutes, put it together, and then send it, and everything is working. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our
The
national
power of
security.
technology, electricity, internet.
So our national security, they need to work a little bit harder than what they have right now. It's not to misuse it, but protect the country.
Wakuje benchmarking US. Itawakula pesa. Do you think US will give them the kind of training that they undergo?
No, you can't do that because you can't just bring somebody to your level all of a sudden.
That's like you're sharing your recipe. There must be some secret ingredient that you don't disclose to other people.
Yes, and that's why no one has been able to cook the same. No one has been able to cook chicken the same way that KFC does. Because you just think that like they fry chicken, but they have a lot of spices that you have no idea what they are. Some of them are kept at secret.
Yes.
For millions.
Most of them actually, not just some of them.
Yeah.
Even like when you go to these beverage companies like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. See, Pepsi and Coca-Cola are like the same. They're like fraternal twins, but they taste differently. That's because of the ingredients they use. Yeah. And also when you go to different types of chicken, let's say KFC and Popeyes, every day when you go to eat in that specific restaurant, the meat will taste the same way, like
Yes.
what you ate yesterday. That's because of the recipes, the amount of measurements that they use.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you taste from this and the other restaurant, they taste very different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm told that even employees do not know that one. So what they
Yeah.
do, those ingredients, they're already mixed by the time that they come to put it in.
Yes.
So they don't show you now is here, put a portion of this, no, they come when they have already mixed. So they just tell you this is what you put to fry this amount of chicken.
Yes.
And this one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they do it, even in restaurants. Because I've ever worked in a restaurant, they usually order like different spices. And then if it's fries, chips, it's already cut the same size and stuff, and they just come in one box. So if you have to make something, you just mix them up and put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but you don't get the exact what and what these people are using.
So the last guy is called Ming Yak. As per the article, is a radio operator, and he was accused of sharing classified details of SSPDF movement with the SPLMIO commanders, and he used WhatsApp to send those messages and saying that I will delete this one from his phone so that to avoid self-implication. He left their word, I will delete. You should have deleted instead of telling this person that I will delete it, then you leave it again there.
Maybe he ended up deleting them, but
Oh, on the other person,
yes.
maybe on the receiver was caught still having that word
Yeah.
of him saying I will delete. You should have deleted for everybody.
Then what if your recipient is not that sharp? They don't get like the full information of what you wanted them to have. Yeah.
Yeah, so my question is this the radio operator, is this a military radio or a civilian radio that they are referring to in this case of Ming Yak?
I don't know if it's civilian or military.
I feel more like it's a military radio or their way of
Is it
communication.
like those walkie-talkie things? Or
No,
like
it will be more
radio?
of radio that maybe
that
they
has its programs and
that
stuff.
have their own program that a
Okay.
commander from Bilfam can actually call a division in northern Barkazal and they're able to talk using that radio
Okay.
so that the information is not intercepted.
Yeah.
When they use phone, it will be intercepted, so they use radio for communication.
So, and then this guy, like he's operating that radio.
Maybe.
So the information will pass through his office and or he's able to hear that info.
Yes, that was my guess.
And then he goes after work and okay, it makes sense. Because I remember, I think some of the stories that I learned growing up about the SPLM regime during those Anyanya 1, Anyanya whatever. They said people used to communicate on radio and they would disguise words. Like if Antinop is to come, Antinop is that plane there for fights, right?
Yeah.
Like fighter jets and stuff. They would say Achwil will come. Achwil is an ego. But the people on the other end will understand this means Antinop will come at this time. So prepare yourself, lucky conduct and stuff. Get inside your conducts. I don't know conduct in English.
Holes.
It's like a cave for hiding.
Yes, but there used to be people that used to snitch from Khartoum. They used to have those information and then they send it to SPLA in their areas. And that's how they were able to get some of those information.
Yes.
And this is the same thing that's happening here. People from headquarters are snitching to their forces somewhere in the... so it's something that always happens when they are rebels. So it's not a new thing.
Yeah. But then it depends, like, is it for a good cause or...
It's also relative.
Yes.
To who you speak to. But then again, look, everybody is using a WhatsApp.
Yeah. We said last time, WhatsApp is more secure. Yeah.
When you call somebody and talk over the phone, through WhatsApp, you are guaranteed that nobody is listening to your call. But if you use a regular line, the high chances somebody can intercept your line. And that's how some people used to catch cheating wives.
Okay.
They'll go to Safaricom. I don't know. That's how people used to say stories. I don't know if it is actually true or not. That they used to go to Safaricom. That is in Kenya. And then I don't know what they do, and they're able to
retrieve their call.
No, they're able to intercept or to get their line joined with that of wife.
Oh.
So every time that she make a calls, you're just listening in and saying, hey, rainbow tip.
Hilton. Hilton. Let's meet at Hilton.
You go there and then you meet them.
And then they say room number. And then when they go there, you go and pretend you are the one who was supposed to come to that room. Then you go before, and probably the couple will come later. They find you lying on the bed.
Erected or not. Yes, it's crazy. But now, with WhatsApp...
But why must it be cheating wives though? Or is it that the wives don't really monitor their husband that much?
Men are allowed to cheat.
Polygamy is your culture.
Yeah, polygamy is part of our culture. So you don't have to monitor him. He's just looking for a second wife.
Shangi.
But if Ishangi. But if a woman is going outside, then women are not polygamous. They are not permitted to have polygamy, like have more than 3 men at the same time.
Why?
At the same time.
What a man can do, woman can do better.
She will get tired.
They say that one man can impregnate 9 women in a single day. But one woman will be pregnant for 9 months.
No, one woman can only be impregnated by one of these, or these 9 men will be able to make only one pregnancy. But one man...
No, one woman can carry only one pregnancy for 9 months.
Yes, for 9 men.
It cannot be. Kwani wengine ni blank shooters.
Yeah, so that's what happened. Tomorrow, they will be resuming. So I don't know, what are they going to do? Will the forensic expert from South Africa come and testify? Or will the defense team start the cross-examination of what has been provided by investigator Wani? Because they have to cross-examine him. That's how court works. But maybe some people have been complaining, why they're not giving the other side the chance to respond? When it comes to court, there's a way that things are done. The investigator has to finish his work, cross-examined by prosecutor, and then now that the same person, investigator, will have to be cross-examined by the defense team, and then the prosecution team have to cross-examine the accused. They will have to do that.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to all this information.
They can be asked, where were you on this day?
Yes, so they will have to confirm from them that you did this, but this person will say, no, I didn't do it.
Deny.
Yeah, then now the prosecution team will come and say, okay, what's your phone number? You say it. Okay, what's this message coming from? Is this not your phone? Do they not align? So that's the cross-examination of the prosecution team. So this case is still far.
It's just beginning.
Yeah, just beginning or halfway.
No. Ndio tunaelekea climax. We are almost heading towards the climax. Because that's when now we will know. Okay. Based on the cross-examination and how people are answering those questions, the judges will also be making their notes. And then going forward now, you get to hear the verdict. Yes.
All right. So that's it for Jimosi podcast. Please consider subscribing, like, share, leave a comment, and let us know your opinion based on what we have discussed. Are MPs allowed to comment on military arrangement or the army arrangement.
Mm.
If the armies are integrating or they're unifying, are the chief of staff supposed to be buying their own ammunition on the side?
Separately, yeah.
Yeah, that was for Gabriel Duop Lab. And yeah, these other guys are business person. Will just leave it there. And then WhatsApp communication. Should people now stop using WhatsApp? Now that even after using WhatsApp, people are still being caught with it.
No.
Yes.
You know, people cannot stop using it because right now it has the option of audio voice recording, right?
It used to have.
No, it has. WhatsApp has.
But it used to have it before. Is this where you press on the speaker and then you talk?
And then talk. But then, like maybe previously a lot of people didn't really understand that. But now you can just press it, talk, and send your audio. So long as you have bundles or Wi-Fi, whoever is receiving it will get it whenever they are available to receive your information. And then it means you don't have to give someone a call. You just leave the message and they'll find it and respond to you.
Okay. Yeah. It's been actually helpful.
Especially like if you don't know how to write. So you just leave it in your mother tongue and then...
Yeah, if people are... if people are illiterate or one person is illiterate, but then they have the data.
Yes.
Then instead of just waiting, you just say you record and you press the whole thing. It will cost less.
Yeah.
Compare like with making a phone call, or you can even call them if they're available at that time.
It's more convenient.
Yeah. Or just send the message. They get it when they get it, and then they respond to you. But
and then you get it at whatever time you are available to.
Yeah, but for me, I don't know. I cannot. Sometimes I do voice record, but if I have to discuss something so serious, I will not voice record it.
Why? You need a
No.
phone call.
No, I will not do that. Now that
I
the
don't
government
like
is...
voice recording too.
Yeah.
I like texting a lot, but I don't like voice recording.
Now that the government is monitoring people, that has to be recording. All right, so see you in the next video.
Yep, please, let's reach 3,000 subscribers ASAP. We have 10 days to go. Yeah. And less than 40 subscribers to go. So we can get 4 subscribers daily. That would be great.
Then should be good.
Yeah.